If you've made it this far, it means part 1 made you look at your roots with that uh-oh face, and part 2 forced you to admit you're carrying a financial blueprint designed by your parents when you were just a snotty-nosed kid. And now, in this part 3, you're about to discover why the rich keep getting richer, while you're still playing the same game, but with completely different rules. Today I'm dropping the 10 wealth files that Harv Eker keeps under lock and key, those mental programs that separate the people who just scrape by to the end of the month. From those who get there wondering which island to vacation on next, you're about to hear some painful truths. Why you blame the world when really you're the one holding yourself back. Why you secretly resent the rich and that's exactly what keeps you broke. And why you're still playing not to lose when the rich play to win big. Final warning, this video isn't for anyone who wants to stay cozy with their excuses. It's for those who are fed up with looking at their bank account and thinking, this again? If that's you, stick around. Because by the end of these minutes, you'll have the tools to permanently uninstall the poor mindset and start installing the one used by people who actually win at the money game. But if you'd rather keep believing that's just how life is, close the video now and save yourself some time. If you're ready for things to finally change, take a deep breath. Let's go. No turning back now. This is where we separate the people who keep dreaming about being rich from those who one day actually become it. We're done with the pretty metaphors of the tree and the blueprint. Now we're getting straight to the point, the wealth files. Harv Eker calls them that because they're like programs installed in your mind that decide whether you play the money game to win or just to not lose your shirt. And spoiler, most people are running on basic survival mode and then complain they never get anywhere. Here come the most painful, and honestly the most useful ones. Brace yourself, because this is like looking in the mirror with no filter. Wealth file number 1. You create your life. The rich firmly believe, I am responsible for everything that happens to me. Most people, though, believe, life happens to me, like a runaway truck with no brakes. If you don't believe you control your financial destiny, you're basically handing the keys over to luck your boss, the government, or heck, even your horoscope. The guaranteed result? Stagnation, just decorated with excuses. Taking full responsibility can feel uncomfortable. No one really likes admitting they've been self-sabotaging. But honestly, it's the only real gateway to change. Stop blaming, justifying, and complaining. Those 3 attitudes are honestly like slow poison for your bank account. Every time you catch yourself in victim mode, stop dead and say, I'm creating this right now. It hurts at first, but it frees you like nothing else. Wealth file number 2, play to win, not to not lose. This is like one of the biggest differences out there. The rich play the money game to truly win. Wealth, freedom, impact. Most people, though, play to make it to the end of the month and stay out of debt. If your goal is just to survive, guess what you'll get? Survival. Not a dollar more. It's like playing soccer, only defending, you're not likely to score. Think of wealth as a marathon. If your goal is to reach kilometer 10, you'll stop there even if you have legs for more. But if you aim for the full 42 kilometers, even if you don't hit the exact finish line, you'll have gone much farther. The rich don't settle for enough, they go for total abundance. And that energy moves mountains and, honestly, even bank account. Wealth file number 3. Full commitment versus, just a superficial desire. Saying, I want to be rich is easy, but being fully committed to it, that's a whole different league. If you're not achieving the wealth you claim to want, there are only 2 real possibilities. Deep down, you don't actually want it. Maybe it's fear of change, fear of what people will say, or fear of, becoming one of them. Or you're just not willing to do what it really takes. Commitment puts every ounce of your energy, physical, mental, emotional, behind the goal. No excuses, no half measures. Getting rich isn't a lottery ticket. It's focus, courage, constant learning, and absolute faith that you deserve it. If your actions don't match your words, maybe it's time to admit what you truly want. Wealth file number 4. Think big, act big. Wealth pays you in proportion to the value you bring to the world. And here's the key. Value means how many people you help, impact, or inspire. Why do so many settle for tiny goals? Well, it's often because fear of failure, fear of success, or even fear of judgment keeps them playing small. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Go ahead and make that list right now. That's your real dream, the one you've been putting off, just in case. The rich don't just think about more money. They think about transforming lives on a massive scale. The bigger your impact, the bigger your wealth. Not just financial, but in every sense. Wealth file number 5. Focus on opportunities, not obstacles. The rich see a closed door and look for the key, or heck, they might just kick it down. Most people, though, they see a closed door and just sit down to complain about the size of the lot. Every opportunity carries risk. The rich know that and manage it. They research, decide fast, and move forward. Your focus shapes your reality. If you only see problems, they'll grow like mushrooms. But if you look for the hidden opportunity in every problem, you'll find it. Always ask yourself, what door is this disguised obstacle opening? Wealth file number 6. Admire the rich, don't resent them. Feeling resentment toward people with more money is honestly the fastest way to guarantee you'll never have more. If deep down you think being rich is like bad, selfish, or corrupt, your subconscious will never let you get there. How can you attract something you secretly despise? Start admiring others' success. Whenever you see a luxury car, an amazing trip, or a thriving business, just silently say to yourself, good for them. I can have that too. So, practice congratulating people who achieve what you want. Over time, that energy, it really opens doors inside you. Wealth file number 7. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Tell me who you spend the most time with, and I'll tell you how much you'll earn. The rich, they seek out company that challenges, inspires, and empowers them. Most people, though, they just stick with the group that reinforces mediocrity, shared complaints, postponed dreams, and, a couple of beers to forget Monday. Do an honest inventory. The 5 people you talk to most. Do they push you up, or do they keep you comfortably down? If you want to master the money game, you've got to get close to those who already have. Watch, ask, imitate what works. Stop mocking others' success, and, start learning from it. Wealth file number 8. Be visible and value your contribution. Wealth isn't just skill. It's visibility, plain and simple. The rich are masters at communicating their value without shame. Do you value yourself enough to show the world what you offer? Fear of judgment is, honestly, the silent thief of opportunity. If what you do, sell, or teach can help someone, it's your duty to put it in front of them. Self-promotion isn't ego, it's service. The more confidently you show up, the more people benefit, and, the more wealth flows back to you. Wealth file number 9. Be bigger than your problems. Problems aren't punishment. They're kind of like the personal gym for your mind and character. The bigger your problems, the greater your capacity to handle wealth. The rich don't run from challenges. They embrace them because, honestly, they know each one makes them stronger. Comfort is a pretty cage. Growth hurts, but staying small hurts more in the long run. Become someone so capable that no problem scares you, and you'll see wealth start flowing naturally. Wealth file number 10. Learn to receive. Many people block their own abundance because they don't feel worthy of receiving. Phrases like it's better to give than to receive sound noble, but honestly, they kind of cut off the flow. For there to be giving, there has to be receiving. Accepting money, help, praise, or opportunities doesn't make you selfish. It actually makes you balanced. So, get rid of that voice saying, I don't deserve that much. I deserve the extraordinary. When you open yourself to receiving, the universe delivers more than you ever imagined. And with that, we close the loop. These files aren't just pretty theory. They're the real difference between those who keep waiting for their moment and those who create it. You get to decide which programs to keep and which to delete. Money isn't the ultimate goal. It's the tool for freedom, impact, and a life that lights you up every morning. If this series stirred something inside you, even just a little, you know what to do. Hit like if one of these limiting beliefs just clicked for you. Comment below. Which file hit you the hardest? I'll confess, the admire the rich one took me years to swallow. And subscribe if you want more of these motivational kicks, disguised as sarcasm. Because honestly, change doesn't come from watching videos. It comes from applying them. See you in the next one. Until then, play big, receive big, and create the life you truly deserve. Don't settle for less, because you can have so much more.